So I just want to tell you guys a story. This is not like an official story. It's just something that popped into my head. Cindy is from New Jersey, and I am from New Jersey, and so I think I get her on a level that not everyone gets Cindy the way I get Cindy, because she and I are like New Jersey sisters. Recently, a very close friend of mine was sick and in the hospital for like a week. And I went to see my uncle in New Jersey, who is like my dad's, favorite brother. And he said, "How are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, it's been kind of hard because this person's been in the hospital." And he said, "Oh, what's going on?" And I said, "Well, it was a kidney stone." And without missing a beat, my uncle said, "I know a story about that. There's this guy, Joe, and he liked to go hunting, and he'd go out with his shotgun and he'd shoot off the buckshot, and one day he went out and he got a duck, and the duck was filled with buckshot, and he brought it back to his wife, Susie, and Susie started picking all the buckshot out of it, and then they fed it to the family, and their son, Mike, he took one bite and he spit out some buckshot, and he said, "Ma," and then their other son, Timmy, he took another bite and he bit into some buckshot and he said, "Ma." And then the third son, Jonah, he took a bite and he bit into some buckshot and he said, "Ma." And then, a little while later, everyone's done with their dinner, and Timmy goes off to his room. He wants some alone time, and the dog, the dog's named Shaggy. Shaggy went to his room with him. And a little while later, Timmy calls out from his room, "Ma!" And she goes to the door and she opens the door and she says, "Let me guess, you found some buckshot." And he said, "No, I was masturbating and I shot the dog." And this is what it's like to grow up in New Jersey.